Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with selections for Monday, the 19th of June. Well, first a quick recap. An apology, absolutely dreadful Saturday. Don't get me wrong, we got a forecast and we got a first, second, and fourth in the TriCast. Didn't return a great deal. Then we had a 7-2 winner, or I had a 7-2 winner, but then drifted to 17-2. And I just don't think anything could have gone further. I just think I got it completely wrong. So as you're well aware, I put the bets on myself. So it was a naff day for me. I apologise to everybody that put the bets on. I hope you did the best of what you could out of it. So let's move on. Let's get on to Monday. So I haven't placed the bet yet, but I do actually like the prices. But I'll be using my free bet in the morning. So it's a £6 free bet that I get. So I'll be having a 20 pence each way, lucky 15. And here are the selections. So the first selection is Bow Vintage at 17-2 in the 340 at Wolverhampton, paying 4 places instead of 3. Before you start taking the prices, anything could happen with them. Normally, when you take them the night before of prices round about that price, like between 8s and 10s, you tend to find that they normally end up drifting. So I'm going to take the price when the free bet comes through first thing tomorrow morning. Bow Vintage, it ran just behind the second favourite. It was giving it £3 that day, and now it's receiving £3 off that also. It's actually £6 better off, or there's a £6 swing. It was drawn 10, which was very wide at Chelmsford, came from the back and made good, decent ground. Subsequently, the horse that finished one place in front of it has run well since, but I think this horse at Wolverhampton, where it's a bit easier to come from behind, I think it's got every chance. So that's the first selection. The second selection is Distinction at 22-1 in the 10 past 4 at Wolverhampton, paying 4 places instead of 3. This was one of the horses that are ridden by Connor Planus, I think his name. He's in really good form. He's absolutely flying at the moment. It's the outside of the lot, but it did run quite well last time. I think it's potentially okay handicapped, and I do think paying 4 places and 22-1 in a poor race, it's got half a chance. I'm hoping that it either leads or races prominently. If it leads, I just hope it isn't taken on for the lead by, I think it's not the favourite, but there's one of the fancied horses that likes to lead. I just hope it doesn't get taken on by it, or it doesn't take the other horse on. The third selection is Red Walls at 13-2 in the 445 at Wolverhampton, paying 4 places instead of 3. This horse has becoming well handicapped on previous form. It should be prominent throughout, paying 4 places. I think there's 30-2 chance. Racing prominently should give it every chance, because don't get me wrong, when it gets to the line, it's normally just about had enough. But I think the pace that it's got should make them all go. So I think it's got a cracking chance. And finally, the most interesting horse out the bet is Nivel's Magic at 14-1 in the 4 o'clock at Lingfield, paying 5 places instead of 3. I've looked through the breeding on this horse, and a lot of the relatives actually, and even the dam, stayed at least a mile. I do think that it left Henry Candy without doing a great deal, and it's changed ownership and changed trainers. It carried on over a mile, then it dropped back to 7 furlong, and I'm convinced it wants this 1 mile 2 furlong. And it ran over 1 mile 2 last time, and I think there's more improvement due to come out of the horse, and it's basically got a bargain absolute bottom rating. It can only improve, in my opinion. I think it will prefer this step up in trip than it's been run over in general, and I do think it's got a decent chance. 14-1, it could easily double in price, but as you'll be aware, I'm taking all the prices when I put the bet on early hours in the morning. So the very best of luck. Fingers crossed for tomorrow, and also Royal Ascot. If you can give me a like or subscribe, that'd be absolutely fantastic. So the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.